Hello guys, welcome back to your turn to die. We have to finish the second main game. And yes, I think we already picked the candidates. Those were KG, probably Kitaro, So, and Ken. I think those were the ones that were the candidates. But let me search the walkthrough as I always do, because I don't remember what we had to do. And apparently there isn't much left here, but it's probably gonna take me an hour or more to finish this, so yeah. And I don't even remember where we were. The first one between...
Seeing your active funny, Sarah, I was convinced the sacrifice had moved to you. I wouldn't let it stand. I decided I'd knock him down and take my tokens back. Keiji noticed me then and came to talk. He persuaded me to give it up. Didn't know what So was thinking after all. And so went trusted Keiji and had him make custody of all my remaining tokens.
All of them?
I'm sure Mr. Policeman was burning with the desire to see justice carried out, meow. So he used a whole 50 tokens to trade cards with Muscle Gorilla to defeat the Loner Wolf. Huh? Before Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens Before Mr. Policeman said he didn't have any tokens on the fourth trade, meow. Then he couldn't have traded.
So, it's doing this. But what you're doing with this is leaving KG like, I don't know, like blaming him for some reason. I don't know. Oh my god, I just sneezed. And I have my nose stuffed. Oh, I don't know how to talk today. Oh my god.
You gave him all your tokens, meow?
I sure did, and it seems like that. Oh my god, like that landed way outside Soul's ballpark. Shut up!
I just love seeing so anxious, so nervous. Like, I just love seeing him suffer.
Running out of leeway, are we? I still got doubts. I can be convinced with just that. After all, Keiji, why were you able to know about Kyutaro having a Keymaster? Isn't it the only way to do that during the main game? With the sage powers of clairvoyance?
Clairvoyance? No, clairvoyance. I don't know. Oh my god.
So you still don't know? Okie dokie, let's resume the discussion.
We are able to extract a new statement from So. I just have to keep going. Okay. Then you have to extract So. No, that is not what you have to do. You have to extract. Man, fucking god, this cannot be possible. What the fuck? It was just him screaming. KG.
That said, when I first stopped him, we just pacified him since he was pissed. But I ended up talking with Kyutaro, and we got the things over. In the fourth trade, I traded my card with Kyutaro's Keymaster. But actually, I went and did this trade myself while Kyutaro was pissed out. Seems Kyutaro figured it out during the main game and was able to put the story together. It's all out to the power of that card, even noticing of Kyutaro's Keymaster.
Yeah. You didn't need to extract it, okay? He was just like saying nonsense, but okay.
The power of that card? You don't mean... yeah. The Sage Clairvoyance, of course. The Sage could use Clairvoyance even outside of the main game? Like, wasn't that obvious? That's what the tablets are for. You intentionally didn't mention it. Unravel all the mysteries now? This should prove it. Mr. Policeman used Clairvoyance to see Kyutaro's Keymaster. Then I made a fourth trade to swap Kyutaro's Keymaster and my Sage. And now, there isn't even a need to discuss the fifth trade anymore. Convinced of your victory earlier, you confessed, I'm a commoner. Any other questions?
Oh my god, KG, you're so smart. There's something odd about KG's story. It will become clear if I look back on the trade so far. The card I had fed was a commoner. KG was the Keymaster. And in the first trade, the Keymaster was sent to me and my commoner to KG. Next, the second trade, the sacrifice went to Kyutaro and his commoner went to someone else. Next, the third trade. So initiated that trade that sent to me the sacrifice and Kyutaro the Keymaster. And the fourth trade, the Keymaster went to KG and the Sage to Kyutaro. Yeah, but when did KG get the Sage?
That's right, the sage is out of place. Keiji should have been a commoner the whole time. Yeah, that's it. So why did Keiji have the sage at the time of the fourth trade? That must mean Keiji's whisker was in the he's lying about having the sage now. I genuinely don't know. Oh my fucking god. Because Keiji's what did he say? Oh. Because Keiji was able to see that Kitaro had the Keymaster, so it is true that he had a sage. But the trees don't make sense like this. Keiji's first card being the Keymaster, that was a lie! But... Oh, so, yeah, you mean here that Keiji didn't pass his own Keymaster card to Sarah. But how could it trick? I don't know if it's possible, but how can you trick? Like, imagine like Gyutaro had a sage. Like, how can you make Gyutaro say? Well, I don't know. And so, alright, yeah. And so his clairvoyance let him see who had a Keymaster from the beginning too. Which is why in the first trade he could make me and the person with the Keymaster trade. But if he did that, hasn't he been lying to me this whole time? I didn't remember this.
Are you really going to vote for So?
No?
Something's not right. We should discuss this a little more.
Don't be stupid. You're a candidate now. If the discussion leads to you getting picked...
I am afraid too, but I just get a weird feeling. Are we sure So is really commoner and that Keiji is the Keymaster?
Something's odd. You're exactly right, and there are still mysteries remaining. In the 5th trade, what did someone trade for the sacrifice I had? And the other party was a commoner. This isn't a problem we can ignore.
Yeah, Meow, this 5th trade, we should talk about it some, Wolf.
By any chance we pick the sacrifice, we're done for, you know? We don't need any more discussion. Keiji? Digging about conclusions is just gonna make us more lost. It's your turn to die, so... Oh yeah, that's so satisfying. And that is how it will end.
No. We can't do that, Keiji.
Of course we can. As long as we have the time, we should seek the truth. Alright. Let's do it. We'll discuss the roles of the 4 who are in the final vote.
There's someone who moved Sarah's sacrifice via the 5th trade.
If Keiji is the Keymaster, so Kana now should have been the sacrifice, right?
Is the loner really a commoner, Meow? Should we believe that, Wolf?
That's right. So was convinced the whole time that Sarah traded away the sacrifice. In other words, Kana or now, which of them would have the sacrifice? I don't believe it. Keiji and Gyutaro are lying. Okay, I'm back. What do we have to do? Sorry, I have to go out a lot, but yeah. Strike Gyutaro's statement. And that's to say, So fell for Keiji's trick, and the question of the sacrifice or any other card, he didn't know like about the truth. If he did stolen my tablet when he knocked me out, maybe he could have learned my card. But I kept it on me all the times to avoid just that. I kept tucked between my clothes. So didn't have the chance to do tomfoolery. He's a commoner. His tablet, huh? Yeah, and you have to present tablet to him. Gyutaro, you're saying you had your tablets on you all the time, yes? Yeah, take a look, it's right here. And when you woke up, where was it? On the table in the last super room. On the table?
I would call that a bean of you, Meow.
As I thought. That tablet Gyutaro has now is a spare. This tablet I picked up was lying near you when you were passed out. What'd you say? I would assume this is Gyutaro's original tablet. The question is, why was it laying on the floor? Gyutaro sleepily discarded it, So took it. It's because So took the tablet from Gyutaro.
But they're locked by fingerprints, Wolf.
Sure, but when near him, he could bypass that by simply pressing the painted Gyutaro's finger on it. And so we arrived to an outrageous truth. What do you mean by that? Depending on when So looked at the table, he might have seen through our entire strategy. What? The worst time for it would be after the 4th trade. That is when Gyutaro had a sage and I had a Keymaster. If he saw the tablet then, he could use Gyutaro's sage power to know I was the Keymaster. So has So just been acting fooled? Shoot, you got me. Or not. Wonder if I'm acting right now, or maybe I'm telling the truth. You're a fucking pig. But I have to accept that you're clever. Like, you're very intelligent. Like, yeah, I couldn't do that. Like, you're so fucking intelligent, but if you could only use your intelligence for something less malicious than that, that would be fine. Like, I would appreciate it. So... Not good. Now there's a possibility. Oh, I fucking got my battery. Now there's a possibility that So has a sacrifice.
So as it stands, there is no way we can vote for So. But that doesn't mean we can just vote for Canada or now either.
Well then, let's resume the discussion, guys. We will discuss who is safe to vote for.
Wait, I'm gonna go charge my phone. I'll be right back. Yeah, back here.
We're gonna find the one with the least chance of having the sacrifice.
So's an absolutely no-go. He's most likely to pull this kind of trick.
But between Back the Girl and Bixie's now, is there really any difference, Wolf?
You need a certain amount of tokens to take the sacrifice from Sarah and the fifth trade.
Extract KG's statement.
If you consider the token counts, you will get an answer.
Again. Yeah, that's what I thought.
All I can think of is tokens. Bucket Girl had a lot, and Bixie's now only had a little. Wolf. What do we even do now?
Tokens.
Like Gin says, now Harley had any tokens. Surely, she couldn't have been the one to take the sacrifice from Sarah. Then, is not the one with the least likelihood?
Wait, please. This isn't right. This is now. Less likelihood? Are you going to kill me with such a vague reasoning? Please, have another discussion.
You're right, we can't end this discussion. What are you saying? I just remember something. There was a way anyone could get tokens. Miss Sarah, you know it too, don't you? A way to get tokens. Alice's body. By stealing tokens from Alice's body? I knew you could do it.
Bixie's now wouldn't do such a thing, meow.
But it's true, when I got to check the body, the tokens were already gone. And I was closely inspecting the room of lies.
And just now could have done it. Could any of us guys gotten those tokens? In other words, everyone has the potential to possess the sacrifice. It all ends with a game of trust. Then the last action is going to be the key. What were each of us doing at that time of the fifth trade?
As in... just before the main game started, Wolf.
Hope you can find the sacrifice.
Yeah, pig. Oh my god, I hate you.
If we determine based on So, Kenna's and now section at the time of the fifth trade,
I was sitting on the stairs thinking back on everything that had happened.
I was on the laptop in the winner's room the whole time. Will you believe that?
Kana wasn't really doing anything, just wandering absent-mindedly.
Did anybody see what the three were doing?
I was with Now on the stairs for the most of the time.
I was searching all myself to see if there was any other exits, meow.
Question, Kana. Kana, weren't you speaking? Are you hiding something, Kana? Come to think of it, I feel you were the only one I didn't see around then. Really, where were you?
I mean, I was looking for something I dropped.
Something she dropped? Gin?
I didn't see the stream, meow. Sorry, Wolf.
Come to think of it, this game used the expression "come to think of it" like way too many times. Didn't you tell me you found something while searching?
Meow, yeah. There was a smartphone on the stairs, Wolf.
What?
But it wouldn't even make calls. It was useless for escape, meow.
Yeah, that's what she dropped. Kana, was it a smartphone you lost?
How did you know?
Sure enough. My fucking why is the volume so high of my notifications? I bet it's the same smartphone I found in Kana's first trial room. Jin, tell me, where did you pick that up?
It was waist down on the stairs, meow.
She must have dropped it while we were all climbing the stairs, surely.
I see, that's not it. Are you protecting Kana? Are you protecting Kana, So?
Me? Stick up for Kana?
Think back for me.
When we were climbing the stairs, someone and Kana were walking in the front. If she'd have dropped the phone then, everyone would have noticed. Oh wait. In short, this was only dropped after all we all climbed to the exit. Kana dropped it while we were descending the stairs. Why did she descend for? What did you try to hide this, Kana?
Because... Bixie Sarah, there's a message on this phone, meow.
Oh my god, what did I do? Right, that is what Kana's sister... Huh? There is a different message. Thank you, I love you, sister. Now it's Kana's turn to protect her big sister, because that's how Kana cannot I don't understand it. Yeah, that's what I read. This...
Please, give that back.
Hold on, did you write this, Kana? But Kana's big sister is already dead. Oh, yeah. Could it be the sister in this message is... No way. Sarah. Surely not. Is that right, Kana? Your sister here is me?
Yes. I know it's strange, but to Kana you are...
And so you wanted to save Sarah that much?
Yes.
Hey, Kana. Was it you who traded away Sarah's sacrifice? To avoid using the ring-up box in the winner's room, you returned to the third floor to trade. Hey now, you also got Kana is... Are you just since you took the sacrifice to protect Sarah? That's so... It's inconceivable. No, I don't want to conceive of it. Deny it, Kana. What wordless reasoning. That's all a load of...
No, it is all correct.
You idiot! Don't say anything!
Kana did a fair trade. She won't hide the truth anymore.
Kana? Kana did it? She really did it to protect me. She took the sacrifice for herself. This is just the worst outcome. A self-sacrifice, Kana? So, you cut on at some point, didn't you? That's why you were trying to move the boats towards Sarah. Shut up. Since there was no way for Kana to survive,
Please wait! Will you listen carefully to what Kana has to say? With the fifth trade, Kana switched her card and Sarah's card.
Okay, let's see what the playthrough, oh my god, the walkthrough says. Extract Kana's statement.
Once she knew escape wasn't possible anymore, she had no idea what to do. And then she looked at the phone. Seeing her sister's words calmed her heart, and she came to despise herself for not being able to do anything. This whole time, Kana had just kept betraying her sisters, the others, Sarah. She just had a feeling that So had sent the sacrifice to Sarah. Kana doesn't get the complicated trade talk. She can't even reason out who gave what. Even so, she was certain of just one thing. Because Sarah is so kind, she couldn't trade a sacrifice to anyone.
Kana.
She didn't want to let Sarah die. And also, she didn't want to make So a murderer. That seemed more painful than her own death. So she traded her commoner for Sarah's sacrifice.
Kana.
But the card she received was a commoner.
What? What is going on here, Kana?
Kana doesn't understand it either. She's sure she traded cards with Sarah, but it wasn't a sacrifice.
Unthinkable. What is Kana saying?
It's all true. Please believe me.
At any rate, we just have to talk about Kana's statement.
I can't believe Bucket's girl Wolf. She's lying and trying to confuse us. Well,
maybe Kana just messed up and she was threatened with or something. Some unique situation that caused the role to just disappear. Is that possible, I wonder? You can trust electronics for a shit. The tablet errored and the trade got messed up. I don't think so.
Then tell me, I wonder if So hacked the roll cards themselves.
I don't know what to believe. I can see through the truth in their hearts right now. So we might just have to find the objective truth. The truth. What is this? Oh. What is the Blah blah blah. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Stop.
Structura's statement.
I don't know how the ring and boxes work, but if you are just saying names into the receiver, there could be mistakes. And yet, oh, sorry.
And yet my sacrifice definitely moves.
Well, if it didn't count as mistake, then maybe the Floor Master proposed that they change the destination, something like that. Gashu changed the trade.
Gashu changed the trade?
Come to think of it, I hate this surprise. Wasn't Miley talking about some transgression of Gashu just before the main game?
Then, now.
This might be an absurd opinion, but Sol was spending his remaining time messing up with the laptop in the winner's room, right? I wonder, did he hack the data card then?
Is that even possible?
Because I mean, there isn't anyone but Sol who could cause an irregularity, is there?
Someone who would cause an irregularity. Yeah, irregularity. There was a possibility. Something separate from Soul's hacking. An irregularity that definitely occurred. The transgression by the Floor Master Gashu.
See what?
Remember what Miley said before the main game? Gashu, how are you listening? You've really gonna muck things up. You've made a flagrant transgression, one that takes the very cold main game. And despite being such a huge transgression, it hadn't shown itself at all thus far. And now, this illogical movement of the cards that's tormenting us, could this very issue be Gashu's transgression?
If we really gonna, there's the only explanation.
You're saying they could tamper with the card movement?
But for the Floor Master, what would be the merit of doing that?
There's some merit. There is some sort of merit, and that is why Gashu pushed us through the argument.
I see. If his goal could be made clear, maybe we would know who he moved the sacrifice to, that is.
Quite off the mark inference. It is alright for you to be using your time on this? Gashu, if you really haven't engaged in any misconduct, please promise us. I know the Floor Master's scope. If we can expose your transgression, this main game won't count. We demand a second attempt 24 hours later.
I wanna laugh, okay.
You just know everything, don't you? As expected from Mrs. Savage-Izobin. Promise or no promise, I will simply carry out my duties as per code.
Ooh, are you for real?
With 24 hours, we could make another shot at escape, but don't say it aloud. But are you certain? If you cannot prove it, you will only be losing time to spend on other reasoning. It is okay. This new possibility we've spawned, this theory wasn't being directed at Gashu. So please, tell us the truth. The other possibility is that you did some sort of hacking to a broadcast, so if you know whether the claim is true or not, we can fight. Let's all combine forces to win an extension.
Kana.
Yes?
You really don't have the sacrifice?
It is okay, Kana really doesn't have the sacrifice.
I see. I didn't access the roll cards. I didn't do any hacking to them.
So?
That's the truth, Miss Sarah. No lies and no tricks. Alright, let's quit deceiving each other. Let's work to expose Gashu's progression.
Just what I wanted to hear. This is a turning point in our destiny. A path we could never have reached if we were trapped in any suspicion. The path of all us trusting each other and battling the king never set on. Together, we will expose Gashu's misdeed. Or mislead. I didn't read it. Oh, that sure looks cool.
Gashu had something to gain from tampering with the trade.
Do you think he had a sacrifice to go to someone he wanted to kill?
Or else, do you think there was somebody who Gashu didn't want to die?
Is there any answer to the clues we have left?
There is a fundamental issue. Maybe the sacrifice wasn't actually sent to anybody.
Choose counts a statement.
Out of all the evidence we've seen so far, is there anything related to the transgression?
There isn't. No, none of the evidence.
That is what I thought. We've discussed all of the evidence already. Unless there is some kind of a new evidence that hasn't come up in the discussion, I don't see any leads.
Some didn't use evidence. Then present the 4 papers to Kana. The only clue that hasn't been used yet is this roster.
It looks kind of familiar. That's just like the torn up paper I found on the first floor, meow.
Though what could this have? Why do you have that? This spread makes me like feel bad. I don't know. It's so disturbing. Miley, cursor, handed international documents to the participants. International. Oh my God, I'm blind. Internal, not international. Internal documents. Gosh, just what is this roster? What indeed? He got on the fact that I don't know what this means. You did good, Sarah. Gashi just made a slip out of the tongue. You freaked him out.
Whatever could you mean?
Kay was a whole lot better at playing dumb, huh?
What meaning could these papers have? I can't guess, but there's a value in solving this mystery.
We ain't got time. Let's firstly talk about anything suspicious about this roster.
Okay. There are 4 bound sheets, and the 4 names on a sheet.
Besides our names, there's a bunch of names we haven't heard.
This roster doesn't seem to be sorted by name.
Hold on a sec, there are participants whose names aren't on this, huh?
A roster? It's reminding me of something, meow.
If you want to look closer at the roster, tell Mr. Policeman and we'll look at it together. Okay. Joe isn't on this either.
What are you trying to say?
Sorry, no ill will meant. I'm just laying out the facts to reason from. Counting them now, there are 4 of us participants whose names are listed here.
4 of us? Again? Roster. Oh, yeah, I remember it, meow. They were on the first floor, Wolf. There was a list of names on blackboard, meow.
Meow? I don't know why I said it like that.
But now that you mention it, there was a roster too, but I couldn't possibly recall on everyone's name. I memorized it, meow.
How?
Can't Ring was Alice, Kai, Kasumi, Keiji, Shunsuke, So, Naomichi, Mai, Megumi, Reiko, Hitaro, meow.
Was this also someone named Meow? Oh my god.
Can't Ring was Ansu, Kana, Gin, Kugi, Sarah, Joe, Nao, Hinako, and Ramaru. That is amazing game. You should have learned the prefectures of Japan, meow. By the way, Busy Sarah, your roster, it's missing the names Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Nao.
Kai, So, Kugi, Joe. Oh, everything clicks. But those 2, I don't know.
This is important information. Was it useful?
You're so useful, my boy. Then you have to confront them. So, what did you just said? That there are 4 people's name missing.
Meow, Kaiso, Kugi, Joe, and Nao are enlisted, so... that is 5, Wolf.
I guess I just rushed a miscount. Sorry.
Hey, do we really need to worry about little mistake right now? That mistake isn't just a trivial issue. We did so get it wrong. That is important. Gashu, tell us how many participants were dragged into the death game. That would be 20. There are 16 listed on this roster, plus 5 who are enlisted. Doesn't that add up to 21?
One too many?
That's what I meant, meow. There were exactly 20 names on the blackboard, Wolf. Well then, let's compare the names on the blackboard to the paper roster on this. The names on the paper roster to those on the blackboard. I think So is missing. The blackboard names were like this. First, the 5 who are not listed in this roster are Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, and Nao. Let's remove those 5. On the first sheet, all 4 names are present. On the second sheet, similarly, all 4 names are here. The third sheet, this one too. And the fourth sheet, Shinsukimi. Huh? Shinsukimi? There is one person not on the blackboard, meow. With the right of a 21st person. So who the hell is this?
Who is Shinsukimi? One of us.
He said one of us? Okay, let's calm down. What does it mean exactly? An alias? If someone is using an alias, I see. Shinsukimi is one of us, and they report their alias on the blackboard. No way!
Interesting. If we follow that logic, Shinsukimi has already been identified. Say what? Sarah, let's work things out. If all the names on this paper roster are real, then whose real name hasn't been revealed? Me. Okay, no. It's like someone not in the roster.
It's one of the people that are not in the roster. Kai, So, Kugi, Joe, or Nao.
Right you are. Alright, let's discuss those 5 names.
name. Professor Mishim always called me Miss Now, remember?
I am using my real name too. It was written on the price exchange, right?
Cookie is the name of Kenna's sister. If Big Bro Joe was just a fake name, Big Sister Sarah would have figured out already, meow.
Kai's name was on his laptop. Based on the email logs, should be his real one. If you want to check the roster, come tell me Mr. Policeman every time.
Oh, he's so dependable. Okay, you have to extract his statement and yeah.
What is the matter, KG?
I'm just impressed by how calmly he would lie.
Lie?
Sarah, recall the prices change.
The prices change. Oh, his face here looks so innocent.
Remember, there were photos, but no names anywhere. Was that right? I must have got it wrong. So, what exactly are you afraid of?
Afraid? So is...
You said you'll tell the truth, right? To defeat the Gashi together. We are allies. Try trusting us, so... No. Shinsukimi.
So is Shinsukimi.
I want to trust you all too. But I...
So, he's trying to say something. In that case, I will throw it out. I remember this one went pretty fast. Yeah, well, pretty weird. Yes. So, this is the moment to reveal your true self.
My real name is Shinsukimi. I will tell you everything, even the secret of that roster.
You know about it, meow?
Yeah. Because that was exactly the same as when I got in my first trial.
What did he say?
Tell us, what the heck does this thing mean? It is the victory race for the participants in the death game. There is a weird percentage on the left, right? Those are everyone's chances of surviving the death game to the end. The odds of winning.
Damas, how would they figure that out? Because they tested with the AIs. They used the AIs to run tests. Right, and they had simulations of innumerable death games, all done entirely digitally. I would love to see one of those death games. I want to see the one of that man who wanted Sarah to live and he couldn't find any more women or something like that. I just want to see I don't know, a spin-off or Your Sense Die where they covered that. I don't know.
They explained at horrible length to me how accurate this data was, and then I saw my own percentage. 0. Certain death. But why? I absolutely can't survive this death game. That is why I had to abandon myself. I don't want to die. I cannot stop shaking. I am going to get killed. Everyone will vote for me and kill me. I don't want that.
Hey. Oh.
Here. A shadow illuminated the light and spoke to me. Just a random question. You know what a Vajoresi boat is? He talked to me and cornered me. Okay then, let's go. It hurts. Stop. Stranded numbers. You're a really helpless sheep who will be eaten by the strong. If you don't want to die, you change. I threw Shinsukimi away.
So, dear me, what a heart-wrenching tale. But the time has expired, everyone.
We are out of time. Sorry, it is nearly time for voting.
Hold on a sec, our discussion.
Did you make any progress? It was all unrelated to my transgression. Revealing the truth of that roster, did I make any progress?
That's...
Hey, so, you got any more info on this roster?
If I did, I wouldn't hide it.
Sarah, is there any other evidence that proves his transgression?
No, it doesn't here. I have important evidence, but I don't know what. Let us hear it. Would that be oh damn. Stun gun victim. I guess it will be that. Oh fuck. Oh no way. It's hopeless. Maybe there's nothing else we can do.
Are you giving up, Sarah? I rewrote the blackboard, and also I destroyed my own monitor in the monitor room. I've told you everything, just like I swore. So please save me. Win us an extension, please. Of course I will. I feel it. So trust in me. A real bond. Of course I will, so. Sora. There's almost chance. Doesn't matter what. We will find something connected to his transgression.
We'll think about it and win, Meow. No slacking, Loner.
Yeah, I know. Guys, our discussion is definitely progressing. We unravel the mystery of this roster. Let us trust the truth of this transgression lies beyond that answer. This is your final discussion. Use it meaningfully. Got it? This roster lists the chances of survival for the participants in the death game.
You said they determine the chances of victory by running simulator with AIs, right? Is there something about these sheets we're still overlooking?
There only been 16 names makes you wonder, right? If so was an alias, that means there's actually 4 not listed, right?
Kagi,
oh my god.
Kai, Kugi, Joe, and now are 4 not in the roster, Meow.
Kinda curious of how Sora's chance of victory is the highest, huh?
Abstract source statement.
Even he wasn't told that any more details than that. I just got a whole lecture on how exciting and unmistakable the data was.
Can you recall anything else at all?
What is this? Now that I think about it, they might use the word candidates, not participants. Well, not that there's any difference between participants and candidates, is there? If there's a chance the kidnappers were using those terms distinctively, then maybe.
Participants and candidates. Yeah, because candidates are the ones chosen and participants are the ones who ended up participating, so yeah. Then now.
Our radio selves must have killed each other over and over to produce this data, and then been reset to do it all over again. Could the monitor room have been the place where they did the test run? Wait, they're AI, so they only have to fight digitally.
True, no reason they would need to assemble in that room.
Come to think of it, I heard there was something unique about the AIs in the monitor room. That they were all the candidates who survived the first trial.
All the candidates. Then you have to come from this to here. Hang on. What is this about candidates? Are participants and candidates really the same? The participants, those are the 20 people who were brought into this death game. Then, what are the candidates the floor master spoke of? Those qualified to win? It's those with the qualifications, the right, those who fulfill the conditions to be the ultimate winner. And with that in mind, if Gashu, who swears loyalty to the organization, were to make a transgression, he'd try to kill a non-candidate? What if there was one of us who didn't have the right to victory, a non-candidate? Gashu would try to kill them. That is why he tampered with the sacrifice. I should know it now. Who here is not a candidate? It's now. Now.
Yeah?
You have to sacrifice, don't you?
Huh?
This roster lists the names of the candidates, those who are qualified for victory. Even Shinzukimi, with a 0% chance to win, is listed. But now, one of our survivors, your name is the only one missing. And in the monitor room too, there was no AI of you. No, there didn't exist an AI of now to begin with. Because you were an outsider who didn't meet the qualifications to be a candidate. And so, Gashu tried to kill you. He sent the sacrifice with its high risk of death to you now. This was your transgression, Gashu. Oh my god, I don't want. Oh, this is super fantastic. Well, yes, indeed, you're the chosen one. It's over. He reminded me of Allback from Phoenix Wright when he started to talk that fast. All the energy leaving me. Our long discussion, and at the end we earned it. Victory. A moment's survival.
I'm sorry, everyone. I just kept quiet about the sacrifice the whole time. When I thought that what could happen if we weren't able to expose him, I just couldn't say it.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault now. The fault lies with Gashu.
Answer me, Gashu. Candidates in this death game. What all of that means?
I will say but one thing. Everyone, you have your hardboard doubts about your upbringing. Huh? That is my first and last hint to you. Last? Miss Arachidoan, you have overlooked something important about the Floor Master's code. How about the code? It is written clearly, for if there is misconduct during the main game, it either persists with the transgressor's death, or must be retired 24 hours, but that is not what we read, isn't it? And I promise you that I would fulfill my duty as per code. Oh. If I take the responsibility of my life, then the main game shall continue. You're getting stop! Everyone, please earn the victory.
Oh my god. No way, this is...
He opens himself, Gashu!
No!
This is impossible, this should be over. Why is this? He was going to do this from the start?
Why? For just the extension, we hung stubbornly and put our lives on the line. And yet Gashu threw away his life. He easily shut down our hope. Who could be capable of doing such a thing? He's a demon. A demon.
I shouldn't have.
Sepali, please, it's an emergency, right? Suspend the main game.
I can do that. I can only act as a substitute.
No, you're really going to continue?
This is all within the rules. If I refuse, everyone will die.
This isn't right. This isn't right at all. I'm begging you. It doesn't have to be 24 hours. At least let us retry.
I'm sorry.
I will do anything. Anything, just please.
I'm sorry.
Now is the sacrifice. No one will vote for her. And we need to choose two. One of the commoners, so are Kenna. Well, this is the final. Now is the sacrifice. I'm the keymaster. We can only vote for Soul for Kana. I guess it's clear who you will vote for. Okay, let's save because we're going to do a different ending here. Also, you have to. Okay. I'm tired. As much as it is to contribute, everyone is going to choose me, right?
Everyone, why'd you vote for Kenna?
Okay, it is recommended. It says in the guide that you save here. Okay, no, wait. Here. Because you won't be able to do it. Then you have to confront these two. Huh? What are you?
Please vote for Kenna.
What are you saying, Kenna?
I'm sure you understand. Between So and Kenna, which one of us is necessary?
Stupid, don't say that.
Kenna already intended to die from the moment she tried to trade us for self-sacrifice.
Kenna?
Please, this is about the only thing Kenna can do. In exchange, I want you to believe in So, because he's really not a bad person.
Why can't I say anything? Kenna's throwing away her life to protect So. I'm just going to watch in silence. Kenna? Don't be ridiculous, Kenna.
So?
Self-sacrifice? That is worthless. You're really a kid, Kenna. A thoughtless kid with backward notion that if she dies, it will solve anything.
My feelings won't change.
Be quiet, Kenna. Guys, we have a conclusion. Hurry up and vote. Sarah, you hated me from the down, right? Aren't I awful? You won't get any other chance like this. So?
Kenna doesn't have any wisdom and can't even have.
I told you to shut up, Kenna.
Please remember the first main game. We all chose Kai as a victim. For our own survival, we didn't choose by feelings but logic. But wasn't that a mistake? Real failure is wavering. Not trusting your belief is a weakness.
Stop it.
And this is time. The right thing is to choose logic so that you can escape. You should choose Kenna.
Just stop it. Okay. Okay, like, it doesn't really contradicts the... Like, choosing Kenna would be emotional, really, but... Choosing Kenna to live, I'm saying, not to die.
It's time to vote. I cannot wait any longer. Touch your voting tablets or everyone will die.
Got it. Mr. Policeman, just vote for Kana. Bro! KG!
Thank you very much.
This isn't a joke, I'm ashamed of you, KG. Sacrificing a kid for the sake of adults. That's a demonic choice you can just make. I'm voting for so.
Here, right, Pizarro. I don't think Anna's a boarding girl. My vote is for so.
Fine by me. Now if we just vote for ourselves, that's a 3-2. Again, it should be an easy choice for you two, right?
I do hate the loner, but it's not like I want him to die.
Dumbass, if you don't choose me, I will use you next. Oh my fucking. Why is this so fucking funny? Okay, let me because that is too fucking funny. Dumbass, if you don't choose me, I will use you next time you get killed. That is too funny. Save game.
You don't have to take the responsibility, Ken.
Big Sister,
If you vote for Kana, it will be tied to 3-3. Your vote won't cause anyone to die.
but then, Big Sister, your vote will...
It's okay, Ken. I will take the responsibility.
I voted for Bucket Girl, meow.
No, it's just me. My vote will decide everything. I will decide it all.
Who did it, Sarah?
No?
Do you remember the conditions for the sacrifice to win? The sacrifice wins, even if it's a tie for first. No, So has 3 votes, Kana has 3. And the sacrifice, I can vote for myself twice. If you vote for me, that will be 3 votes for everyone. I can win by a tie for first.
Say what?
Let's return home together, Sarah.
Big Sis Sarah, you won't do that, right? Okay, here I'm gonna explain, okay? Yeah. So here we have the option to vote for these characters. If you vote for KG, nothing happens. Like, I think Sarah says something like, no, I can just do that, and it's impossible to get an ending like voting KG. Then, what I'm going to do, like, my real decision would be to vote for So we kill him and we continue with the emotional route. That is done by keeping Kana and Reiko alive. And then, if you want to do the logic route, you will have to vote off Kana and make her die so can live, and you would already have Alice. But what happens if you vote now? Like, she would achieve what she wants, like what she just said, and you will get a bad ending that just ends with you and now escaping. And we're going to do that because it's very short. I only think it's 2 minutes or something like that. But then I will save the game again. Well, I will continue for my saved game and I will vote for So. And that is what we're going to do. But first I'm gonna vote for now.
Thank you so much, Sarah. No way, Big Sis Sarah, you betrayed us, meow.
You can be serious, you wouldn't.
What the hell, Sarah? Aren't we all allies?
This is reality, KG. The strong will tell you, I'm your ally, don't be afraid of me, just trust me. And in the end, they will betray you. At the convenience of the whims of the strong, the weak will die. Well, learned a little about something how uneasy a weakling always feels?
I'm so sorry, everyone. I'm just so sorry. I've gotten tired. I don't want to die. I just want to go home. I wanna go home. I don't like this party, you know. I don't want to play this game anymore. Even if it costs all of your lives. They did really make Sarah dirty here. Goodbye. A secret unfolds before my eyes. There is no salvation. Tearfully, Stefan carried out exacting executions, one after another. Everyone's struggling, and anguish screams. I didn't listen to them. There is no way I could. Keiji, Gin, Kana, Soki, Taro, and Reiko. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I saw a TikTok video where it said, like, now and Sarah watching Gin's execution, and there was, like, an horrific sound of a cat meowing, and yeah, that was a really bad joke, to be honest, but it made me laugh.
Sarah.
Oh, this image is beautiful.
Don't cry, Sarah. From now on, I will always be with you. When we get home, I will make you delicious meals. We will sleep soundly, bathe in the morning sun, go on walks together. Let's live happily for everyone. It's okay. I will bear this cross. You did nothing wrong, Sarah. You did nothing wrong. You did nothing wrong. Sarah, you did nothing wrong.
Yeah. There should have been another ending when you vote for KG. I don't know. Yeah, and then you have to continue here doing the same fucking exact thing. But I'm gonna cut it and then you will see it once I have it. Yeah, I'm back here again. So I want to do the Kana route. So I'm gonna vote so off. That's just fine, Sarah. You hated me enough to kill me, isn't that right? That's true. I did want to kill you. That's why you weren't mistaken at all.
Well then, I will announce the results. The Keymaster was Keiji Shinogi, the Sage was Kitara Burgerberg, and the Sacrifice was Naoebu Koro. I see, so this is your answer, Sarah? No. It's strange, I couldn't stop shaking from fear, but the moment you decided, that I stopped. I am glad I didn't have to betray you all. No. Reiko, I'm glad I could meet you.
I should be saying that if you weren't around now,
Thank you.
No.
I wonder if I will meet the professor over there. I wanted to finish that painting.
Oh, this is really sad. Oh my god.
Well then, it is time for the execution.
Wait!
Miss Sarah, take this.
This is...
It's an instant death switch. Unless you want her suffering to belong, you just have to press it. Begin.
Well, I don't want to see her suffer that much, so don't push it. Wait. No, she doesn't let me. Poor of her, please. That's so terrible, oh my god. Oh, poor girl, please, that must be horrible. That's even more horrible than Joe's execution. Now expired. I really like now. Oh, this is really sad. No, don't.
Professor, I am sorry. The present I was going to give to you, I still couldn't finish it.
That's alright. You will have plenty of time now.
Yes.
Oh. I couldn't push the button to the very end. Now said she didn't want to die. There was no way I could push it. Once again, I couldn't protect them. They died again.
Next is So.
Wait! Stop it already, please, Evelyn.
Please move aside. I need to activate the device.
Don't kill So. Don't kill her ally, please. Ally? Worthless. So worthless.
You don't have any last words, do you? How will begin the execute?
I'm not gonna die.
Huh?
You think I'll do what you want?
Your color.
What? X is that way, huh?
It is futile. The facility has a defense system.
Yeah. You got weapons like this too? But how was he attacked and how did he take off the collar? No dice after all. Pathetic after all I did. Maybe I should have believed in everyone. Miss Sarah, there's actually just one thing wrong in your reasoning. I will tell you what it is. My final present. Yeah, I am thankful for him. Where did So go? I am very thankful for what he did right now. My feet move as if guided by something. Some sort of premonition is calling me. A room of rubble. This is like the most beautiful scene in the whole game. Like there's no other beautiful scenes here. Before he died, he wanted to do something nice, like that song says. So Spotty's limp. No, you can't. Even after you got your collar off. You said you wouldn't let the kidnappers do what they wanted, right? But please, respond. I keep shaking him, but he isn't moving a muscle. He's not breathing. No. So has already expired. Even so, everyone just keeps dying. Whatever they do, I must as I struggle. It was all meaningless. I'm powerless. I can't stand up anymore. This is beautiful. I hear a noise from the monitor. Why is this on, I wonder? No, that doesn't matter. I don't want to think anymore. Nothing's going to change now. My actions can't affect anything. Everyone's dying. Just like so here. Something's off. Why is So in this position? Don't tell me So was trying to use this machine? Looking closely at the keyboard by his hands, there were blood stains of him using it. Did So turn on his monitor? But for what? I looked at the monitor. Yeah, that's why I love this ending. What? Is this some kind of joke again? There was a familiar face. The face of my best friend, who I always saw at school. Joe. Is that Sarah? What's going on with me? Inconceivable. This is just another hallucination. I felt like broken down. Because there shouldn't be an AI of Joe. But that doesn't matter to me right now. Joe, is that you, Joe? Yeah. Sarah? Sarah, what are you crying for? I couldn't do anything. I killed you, even though you were my best friend. Sarah? But still, I vowed to everyone that we would escape together. And then, they kept dying. Professor Mishima, Kai, Alice, now and So. I can protect anyone, I can save anyone. I can't do anything. My heart has buckled under. Get a hold of yourself, Sarah. Joe. When did you become such a whiner? I mean... Those stairs don't suit you, Sarah. Why? You are so cold, Joe. You know, we were hanging out all the time, before we knew it, huh? Having stupid talks on summer break, buying junk food after school, getting vehicle laughing at us. And when my grades tanked, you were the only one freaking out, Sarah. The rest to go studying. Oh, and I remember all the stuff requests you made me sing in karaoke. I sang with all, so you were cracking up. Every day was super fun, man. And even when bad stuff happened and it wasn't fun, you were talking to me. Sarah, I feel nothing but gratitude to you. Oh my word. Sorry, I'm fucking gay. I don't know about all this betrayal or dying. I don't have any memory of that part. But I know it. You will always make choices I can trust, Sarah. Joe. Were you thinking I hated you or something? Don't put me down, Sarah. I'm not a self-righteous guy. So don't cry anymore, Sarah. Haha, so cheeky. When you're Joe, of all people. Sarah, believe in yourself. I will always follow you. You know, like a dog. So precious. Oh my god. That's right. I guess you should say, well, it's hard for a guy and a girl to say this sort of stuff to each other, but... Oh my god. I love you, Sarah. You're my best friend. I always wanted to say that too. You're my best friend. I won't cry anymore. I won't lose. Please, watch me from close by. Yeah. Oh my. Thank you, Joe. And also... So... It was clinging to me. This whole hallucination I created was now... Wait a moment, wait. Okay, wow. Oh my god, I'm back. I'm still crying. I won't look at it anymore. I'll just move forward. And then I will end this death game. Sarah, I'm okay now. Dixie, Sarah. The look on your face. Listen to me, everyone. We aren't going to kill each other anymore. They won't make us do that ever again. I'm going to end the death game. I'm on board. No matter how tricky your opponent. I'm gonna fight you. Yeah, that's right. I will avenge Noah and Alice. I don't want anyone to die either.
I will make them learn so to regret, meow.
I won't submit anymore. Everyone is prepared. We won't lose our way. Let's claim our future. This is I already seen it like 5 or 6 times by now. Because it's so beautiful, I just keep crying every time. Oh my god, that really makes me... Oh. You're doing well, Sarah.
You are...
Your father's glad you survived. Now let's begin, shall we? The final death game. So we continue in the final chapter. I still don't recover. Oh my god, I'm so fucking sad. Hey there, can you hear me? Yeah. Good, I'm glad you responded. I would like to know soon about the death game you were involved in. Is there anything too difficult? Is it? I'm begging you. Retrace memories or retrace them. Thanks. A normal high school girl, Sarah Chido and her best friend Yo Tasuna. One day they were pulled into a cruel death game. Rather than submit to fear, they chose to cooperate with the other participants. But alas, high school teacher Kazumi Mishima became the first victim. There was no stopping that they will kill each other. After a cruel majority vote, homemaker Kai Sato died. And Sarah's best friend Joe died as well, unable to defy his fate. Sarah became tormented by hallucinations. As her heart crumbled, the parallel continued. Now a question. Which one of these two died? Well, in my case, Alice Yabusame was the victim. Exactly. The next victim was the murderer, Alice Yabusame. As desperately as they tried to grasp escape, their enemies gave their very lives to stop it. When the main game occurred once more, this art student Naoe Okoro died. Now then another question. Which one of these two died? So... Good, so you remember it well. The next victim was self-described job hopper, Soki Yori. After removing his collar, using the loss of his strength, he started up at Joey. He's so precious here. At last, Sarah reunited with his best friend and awoke from her long nightmare. The death game is not over yet. 6 remain. Kana was over with her big sister. Oh, I think it's Kana.
Because she loved her a lot. But Kana was just a bother to her. Even the time when it mattered most, she couldn't do anything. So she thought she was hated. But that message made me remember that surely her big sister was watching over her. That she was trying to stay strong on her own. But well, the truth is she knew that it wasn't her sisters who wrote that message. There was people who tried to protect Kenna. There's people who worked to encourage her. So she doesn't want anyone else to die, because they were all such kind people. Everyone, this floor will be closed up soon. Please proceed to the next floor quickly, or else your colors will...
Yeah, I know.
Miss Sarah, could you bet that you are cured?
Of my hallucinations, you mean? I feel I had been having a bad dream. I tortured myself with hallucinations of my own making. But I'm woken up. No, we won't... No, we won't lose to the likes of you.
Right. Best of luck then, Miss Sarah.
Just what I come to expect. You're always stand right back up, Sarah. It's not like it's on my power alone. You mean so? Can say I can handle him up at the very end, because I keep giving you some feeling for lies.
But is it true that he tried to protect Kenna?
Guess so. Kenna, do not think about giving yourself up ever again, okay? You gotta give the kidnappers the beating so worth giving. That's alright?
Yeah.
And not just for so, but for now too.
Yeah.
Now. That is why we're gonna pull out all the stops now. And first up, there is the next floor, because it will kinda throw a wrench on things if our colors activate.
We will restore our escape plan once we're on the next floor, meow. This is time, let's escape for sure.
Kana, Kana has clearly changed. I might say she's gotten stronger. With each sacrifice, we change. That is right, so no one's death will be in vain. Let's get a move, everyone.
Right after you, partner.
Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna leave it here for today. And yeah, I just wanted to clear off everything. Now that is obligatory, okay? You cannot skip for that. And then obviously you have to decide between cannot. So if we choose so to die, this will happen. It's a very positive ending. Ending because it's not an ending, but okay. And everything is gonna be happy. Sarah's gonna remember Joe every time they speak to him to her. Yeah, she's gonna remember Joe positively. But what happens if you kill Kana? So Sarah's still tormented by hallucinations, and she, as a coping mechanism, she tries to forget about who is So. And all the mentions done to So in the next chapter, like she will be like, who the fuck is So? And yeah, that is what will happen. So I'm doing the emotional route, that is the happiest one, but at the same time I'm kind of afraid because the ones that play the logic route, like everything there has been sad, and those who have played the emotional route, okay, it's just been so fun, all fun and games for us. So yeah. Well, but we'll see. Chapter 3, new characters will appear, so I hope you're all excited. Well, see ya tomorrow. Bye!